James Potter was killed in his home at Godric's Hollow by Lord Voldemort, shortly followed by his wife Lily. James had previously duelled the Dark Lord before, but in a panic to get Lily and Harry upstairs to safety before Voldemort got to them, he had forgotten his wand, or simply didn't have time to go back and get it. The Dark Lord then murdered James on the spot. However, if James had his wand that night, how would the situation have changed?
Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if one only remembers to turn on the light.
Let's take it to the moment the Potters become aware that Voldemort is approaching their premises. Lily's priority is Harry, so her mindset would be to immediately protect him as she did in the real timeline. James would already have his wand at the ready this time. Voldemort, seeing that James is ready to fight, would offer him a choice, to stand aside or die. At this point, Voldemort has had no equal. He believes he is undefeatable, and that is the manner or overconfidence he protrudes before this duel. James, on the other hand, knows if he loses, he dies, and his family will die along with him. So he's dueling from sheer motivation to save his wife and child. Voldemort cannot have an equal, let alone any sort of threat to his power. So his motivation is his own survival, although as I've said, his overconfidence is all the motivation he needs. The duel begins. James holds his own very well. There's a string of non-verbal wand waving back and forth between both wizards. One can only be so effective at offensive and defensive wand mobility, and I believe both wizards will be equally matched. It's at this point that the Dark Lord would use his magical knowledge to try to turn the duel to his favour. His robes will become thick, expanding, animated material that will begin to trap James by his legs, like he did to Harry in the movie. He'd be swiftly pulled to the floor, but before it trapped his arms, James would shout, "Confringo," and with the wave of a wand, shoot a blaze of fire at Voldemort's robes, causing the Dark Lord to lose concentration. Frustrated but satisfied that he has a worthy opponent, Voldemort's dueling now becomes more intense as he realises that James won't go down easily. Meanwhile, James himself would gain a false sense of security that leads him to believe he can win this fight. However, Voldemort's immortality is his true weapon. With a moment of concentration, he unleashes an incredibly strong amount of dark energy, knocking James with such force that it pins him to the wall before he falls to the floor. James tries to quickly cast an offensive attack, but the Dark Lord disarms him as Harry's dad struggles to get to his knees. There is a few feet of distance between the two due to the force of Voldemort's last attack. James, now wandless, stands up. He looks Voldemort directly in the eye, and with a moment's pause, he screams, "Lily, run!" before physically charging at the Dark Lord. Voldemort raises his wand and casts the killing curse. A green bolt of light immediately immobilizes James, and he falls to the floor lifeless. Lily, distraught, knows there's nowhere she can go that the Dark Lord won't follow. She accepts her fate as Voldemort enters Harry's room. That's all for today's video, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Guys, I just want to say that out of all the videos I've made, this is one of my favourites. I really enjoyed writing it, I really enjoyed recording it, and I really did imagine this scenario actually taking place. So if you like this video, then please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you feel I've earned your subscription, then hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much again for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.